Hey, what's up everybody, Jupiter15 here. Today we are back with another video, but today's video I'm going to take a step off of not doing a Terraria video. Today's video I will be showing you how I do my edits or my videos and how they come out. But first, big shout out to Isaiah Major. He was the one that him and I believe Tyler, they were the ones that asked me to do this, so I'm doing it today for today's video. And what I will be doing today is I will be showing you guys how I edit my videos, or what's it called, but the video that I'm going to be editing is a video that I already edited before. It's going to be the Hornet staff. I will be editing that one again, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So basically when I start out my videos, I already have my intro. I already have everything set up before I start everything. So when I start it all, the first thing I do is open up Sony Vegas Pro 13, which is the way I edit my videos. And the way I record my videos is I use the Microsoft encoder for screen capture, because Fraps doesn't allow you to record just normal your normal internet browser, so I have to record it with my Microsoft one. So yeah, the way I enter videos through my gameplay is with Fraps, and the other one is with my Microsoft screen capture. So yeah, so first what I usually do when I set up these videos, I make sure I have everything on here. So when I go for, like, say the Hornet staff and stuff like that, I tend to do I go and do a pre-recording of my voice, just talking about the Hornet staff, reading the information, providing you guys with the information of what it is, what I'm doing today. So, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be pausing here and there just so I can do what I have to do for the video, so it won't be so boring. So now we're going to get started. But usually first I always want to start with my intro, and this will pop up every time you click on a video. Do you want to set your project video settings to match the media? Usually I click no, because I prefer the original settings that I have right now, and this right here is just my recording for my sound, so I can fix the sound, but we're not going to go into that now. What I do the next really is I just make myself a audio track, insert another audio track, because this is going to help me a lot, because I gotta go open up my video, and I got my game recordings right here. And let's pull out this one, which is the video for Terraria, and we're gonna just drag this up. Match these two, want to clip those on, and I'm gonna move. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this line right here. I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna drag my sound down as soon as it wants to go down. Oops, no wonder it's not going down. I inserted a video file right there. There we go. Now I put it there, and what I want to do is I want to click the volume slide. I don't want this one to go up, because usually when I do these, I tend to not have any sound whatsoever. It's just you're gonna hear random stuff in the background. So I don't want you guys to be listening to that. So what I do is I just turn this one down, and then I insert a different audio file, which is the actual file that I have right here, the Hornet staff, and I drag it in right here. And then yeah, usually there's a box that comes up for when you do the audio files for like different stuff, and then usually after I get that up, I just tend to do this. I just drag it so it matches as long as I have the video for. And now that we got that, what I want to do now is I'm gonna move this little thing right here. This is what I usually do most of the time. I move a video file on top, and then I have my watermark. For my watermark, what I do is I save that as a file, and yeah, so I'll probably explain that later, I'm not sure, but the watermark, I have it inside of my video editing, so video edits, and I usually it's on Fraps. I save that as watermarks, and these are all my watermarks that I previously used, and what I saved it as is as watermark 3. And there we go, just insert my watermark, and there it goes right there. But that's what I don't like. Every time I upload it, it does that, and it's like too big for the screen. So what I do here is I just make it a size. What you don't want to do is because every time I try to fix this, like before when I first start using Sony Vegas, I would crop it to make it smaller, and it was not very pleasant. It would like not even show the whole thing. So what I do is just click this, and this pops up, and then I make it to say the size I want, and then I put it at the corner right there for you guys to see. Also, if you're wondering in the last video how I got that little hornet staff up there, what I did was I saved the images of the what's it called, the images of the hornet staff, and I use some transitions to make it flip, like the one I have right here, the spin one, and that's what makes it spin. See, one sec, we're gonna just mute. Never. Yeah, that's what makes the watermark work. See, now it's at the bottom. It's gonna go through all of that as it goes through the video. And yeah, and then when I add the other one, I do the same thing. I usually just add another video track, and I go click on Explorer because they made it look like Windows when you go through your files. That's what makes it easier. And we're gonna look for our friend, that's our slime staff one. Here's our hornet staff. And basically it's the same thing. You have this problem of the big image, just click this, and I make it to a size that looks appropriate for up there. Ooh, and I put it right there, and it would spin. I'll make it a little smaller. There we go. And that's it really. And you can make it spin by editing the transition, but I'll go over that in a minute later, how I do my transitions and stuff like that. But really, after you do it one time, the whole time it's going to be spinning and it's going to stay that size. The staff itself, and yeah, that's really it. And then the last thing I usually, well, the second to last thing I usually do is just add an audio track again, but this one's a little different. This one, when I go back home, I save everything to my desktop, so I just click that. And what I do here is I just go to my, let's see, games, finish, videos, here we go, soundtracks. I go to my soundtracks. These are all the songs that I've used already, all my songs that I used in my previous videos. And usually the one that I'm using all the time for my background, the song in the background, I use this one right here. Oops, I didn't do that. It really does not. I don't know what that does. But I use Ellie Kid Nana. And that's the song I usually have in the background playing. But here's the tricky part. When we do the videos, look what happens. It's going to be a little loud.
Hey, what's up everybody?
And we don't want that loud because it's going to mess up the quality of our video. It's going to be like, all I hear is music. You won't really hear me talking. This is where sound really comes important, because these are red. That means it's really high. So what we're going to do here, this is what I usually do because I want to get a perfect sound. I don't know why, but honestly, when I do these videos, they tend to work better when I'm doing them on a PC because they sound way better, but I don't know why, but on handheld devices, they tend to not work as good. So right now, our song that we just inputted was number 6, and we're going to turn that down. We're going to turn our friend up right there so we can hear ourselves more. Well, I hear myself more. But we're going to just keep that down. So that's perfect sound so that you can hear a level of hearing the music. And there we go. It's really not that hard. You can hear me and you guys can listen to the music at the same time. And that's really much it that I do for my videos. But final thing is, I want to give it that little oomph to my video. So what I do is I just go, I drag this all the way towards the middle, and I put my cursor all the way at the top of the screen so I have like this quarter of a circle, and then I just drag it to fade. Like when the video starts, it would fade in. And it's basically like a 20-second one because it's like that, and this is what it usually looks like. Fades and then comes right in. And what I tend to do, I do this with all of them. I do it for even the watermarks so that they look nice when they're inserted in the video. So really not that hard. Making these videos are not hard, but really the thing is I want to run them at 1080p, so these videos, it's like almost a 5-minute video would take me like almost 2 hours just to render. And that's because I'm running it at 180p, the type I want it to run at, so that my quality, if you're watching this on computer, it looks fine. And then yeah, that's really much it. And then I do the same thing with the back area, and that's pretty much it. 10 seconds right there. And we're gonna do it with the watermarks as well. I put it for 11, but it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just I like it at 10 seconds, or yeah, it's really, I don't know why, I just like it at 10 seconds. That's pretty much it, guys. How I originally edit my videos, but now since we're done with that, I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I want to render it to a YouTube format. But the thing is, when you're running these videos, YouTube has a standard that you want to run it at 30 frames per second. anything higher than 30 frames per second you will get bad quality because YouTube will render it for YouTube standards. So it would look horrible. But when I do, I just click File and then I go all the way down to where it says Render As. I click Render As, and then this screen will pop up. 1 sec, it's loading. Kind of recording at the same time, so it's gonna go a little slow right here. It's really not that much that's gonna pop up. It's gonna show you all the types of like stuff you could do. So like formatting. So you can render it as Blu-ray, internet, and stuff like that, Apple. And the one I use is Internet HD 1080p. This is the one I use usually, and it's gonna render to an MP format. You can customize your template however you want. Usually, the one I'm using right now, I renamed it, so it's called YouTube HD. So I always know customized template, and I run everything, the audio and stuff like that. I still don't know how to mess with this audio, but that's what I leave it at. And you want to have your video rendering quality at best, and use project settings and color. Yeah. For system, if you have like a better system, you can check your GPU. I don't have any GPUs, so I can't really do that. So I can do that, and it's really not that complicated. I just leave it at YouTube HD, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I just click render, and then when you render it, this will pop up, but I'm not gonna render it because I do not want to go through the hassle of that. But now the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is how I did all of this right here. Well, my watermarks in the top corners, and I'm just gonna make a new one. Nah, we already kind of did that video. So what I did was I go to my desktop, and these are just regular pictures, okay? And let's say I have YouTube images. There we go, YouTube image right here. And let's say if we're doing the Goblin Archer. Okay, we got our friend the Goblin Archer right there. It's really not much. And then we want our friend the Summoner. So yeah, we're gonna put our friend the Summoner right next to the Goblin. And that's pretty much it. It's like really, it's not really complicated. It's not as complex as it sounds, but it's like really not that hard. It's like you can still make it as small as you want, big as you want. It doesn't really matter, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna make it small. But when you insert this, like say if you have it to where this is overlapping your video, what you want to do is you want to right click on your properties, and you want to click on disable resample, and that's really it. And the way this works is to make it flip, because you don't want it to just go transition to the Summoner. You want to transition. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna get spin, and we're gonna put spin right towards the beginning. You want to put it between the middle. And this will pop up. You can make the spin however you want. I just leave it at default settings. And the other one is the middle right here. There we go. And then the one all the way in the back right there. That's pretty much it. And now we gonna play the video. Then it flips in, and it's gonna take a while, so we're just gonna do that. And then it's gonna flip out and to the Summoner, and then towards the end it's gonna flip out. And you could save this as, because when you save it as, it's just gonna stay as this file. So say if you want it to be a bigger file, it's gonna save as one whole file, and then you insert it on another video, and you can make this as big as you want. Like, let's say if we could basically extend it to this much, and it's still gonna be doing the flipping, flipping animations. I mean, spinning animation. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. No, I'm not gonna save that. Let's just put a no. And the way this is originally how I edit my video. That's pretty much it for this. Anyway, guys, that's really it really is it. But anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and check out Isaiah's channel and Tyler's channel, because they were the one that recommended me doing this. So big shout out to them. And don't forget to look for me on Instagram or Twitter. They're both the same thing. Had Chupi115, and my Facebook. It's gonna be in the link below with my channel. So subscribe. I do daily videos. I tend to post videos around 6, 7, or 8 o'clock. But this one's gonna be a little late because I have to render it still. It's actually, I have to edit it soon so that I could get it on time. Well, the latest is probably gonna be like, let's say 830, I don't know. Honestly, it'll probably render faster than I think. But for this one, I have to render it like 2 times because I have to get it in a format to where I can use it to edit it on Sony Vegas. And I want to edit it on Sony Vegas, not on the Microsoft screen capture, because I kind of prefer Sony Vegas better. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you learned something new, leave a comment below. Anyway, I'm Chippy15 and I'm out. Peace!